All right, Pete, I hope you and the weather team got some sleep because it's going to be a busy couple of days for you guys.
Not a whole lot, and we don't get much sleep in the future either. We got another storm coming on Saturday rather. This Tuesday and Wednesday event, though, is enough, right? Clear the drains. This meltdown that's coming is serious. It will cause some flooding just from the sheer meltdown and the rain that we're seeing. The flooding rain in of itself is pretty intense, too. 2 to 3 inches on top of whatever snowmelt we get, and the high wind will cause some outages. We're likely to see these, especially in eastern Mass. So that's a concern, too. Already plenty of rain coming out of the storm system. Severe weather in the Gulf of Mexico. Those are tornado watches out down through Houston and down into New Orleans, too. We'll start clear, finish with clouds, and tomorrow it's about rushing the clouds in here and rushing the storm in, too. It's looking like it'll be on top of us by 4 or 5 o'clock. And this is a classic setup where we sweep in all the warm air into New England and push that rain snow line all the way up through the mountains. This rapid snow melt and this flooding rain will continue, really, actually the melting will, through Wednesday, even though the rain shuts down about 7 o'clock in the morning. There's the snow initially between 4 and 6 p.m., and this could go through Metro West, go through Newton, and back around Marlboro and Worcester as well. Then it lifts up into the Merrimack Valley very quickly. We're not seeing much of any accumulation there from Lowell to Gloucester. And Manchester back through Brattleboro, we have some more. But everybody over to rain here by 8 or 9 o'clock, and intense rain at that. 2 or 3 o'clock, there's a line that comes through. It's not well defined here, but it is more intense on some of the guidance that we're looking at. And this line will come with the strongest wind gusts, too, between about 2 and 4 a.m., even 5 a.m. But after that, here we stop it at 6, and everything's pushing off of Wellfleet and Truro and off Gloucester, too. So the storm is done. Well, we get a little bit of a pause. There might be a couple of sprinkles, but the worst of the storm will definitely be done by 6 or 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. There's your coating of snow. Up through Haverhill, Newburyport, and back into Andover, Reading, too, and then 1 to 2, Hudson to Acton, and then up to 2 to 4, Westminster, up into Leominster, and up into Jaffrey, New Hampshire. Rainfall amounts of 2 to 3 inches. Some of the guidance is not all that really grasping the situation because there is a lot of water vapor in this kind of storm, and it'll squeeze out in the form of those downpours. Look at how the wind spikes very early on Wednesday morning. I'm thinking that is with that strong band of intense rain, too, where our gusts go up to near 60 miles an hour. In Boston, Rockport, and Brockton, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. Here's where we have some colder air holding on along the northern Mass border, and that acts like a shield, deflecting a lot of those high-level winds, and so it won't be as windy in this area between about 30 and 40 miles per hour. But elsewhere, especially higher elevations around Worcester and Holden and back into Leicester and Spencer, 40 to 50, and higher elevations around western Mass, too, outside of the Connecticut and Pioneer Valley. So temps will make it back up into the upper 30s to lower 40s late day, and then we're in the 50s on Wednesday. Even though the rain moves out, there'll still be some flooding because we're still melting snow, and we have lots of runoff. There'll be lots of ponding, too. Some basements will be flooded, too. Their Saturday storm system also trending mild at this point, and it looks like we will have a little bit less rain and wind with that one, Corey. Not looking as intense, thankfully. Get back into those mid-50s. After that, it slides, and we get much colder by Sunday and next week, too, so we'll have to contend with snow after that. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Corey, back to you.